Man, what's good with them people, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? It's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. How's y'all doing on this Teenager Trap Tuesday, man? Say, bro, what is you talking about? Oh, we gonna jump into it. Oh, we gonna jump into it. But before we do that, what's good? People like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about, man? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, bro. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep the head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. You know what I'm talking about? They sold out. They'll be back though. Giants Liquor is where I'm talking about. Excuse me. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside. You know what I'm talking about? Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about, right? They say somebody putting them in their stores on in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I tell you every morning, but just in case you forgot, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, buddy, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you know what I'm talking about? You can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy your hardback. Funkadelic trying in stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon and copy you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funkadelic 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man? Uh-oh, it's that swing that finger. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You talking about this one right here. That's the one, bro. Come on with it. Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. Worldwide, man. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? How you do the cowboy? Howdy, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? It means everybody. That's what it means, man. And Dougal, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue. Not Lil Rue, man. Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about, man? Tata the player, that's who comes next, bro. Same thing, bro. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. Hey, keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, mama says, mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV. Even if they got a hole in them. He don't talking about a hole in them. He don't talk about, right? What was we at, man? Oh, man, I almost forgot, man. He don't talk Coffee Chronicles. You feel me? Class roast pipe hot. You know what I'm talking about, man? Classic roast pipe hot. You know what I'm talking about, man? Let's get through these disclaimers, man. You know, good brother like myself. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no, and I mean no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? No. You know, a good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? Myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption, man. No, man, no. Don't take a sip, and I mean not a sip of the sipping edge. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. I thought I had something on my lip. I ain't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. Me or I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced. He don't talking about a good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know talking about a good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, no. You know what I'm talking about me? Man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to Brett. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner. Alright, check it out, man. Come fuck with nigga one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, what's good with the people? How's y'all doing, man? As y'all can see, bruh is trying to be in the Christmas spirit. You know what I'm talking about? How. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who hate animals but still be chasing that cat. Here, I see you fucking, you know what I'm talking about, man. Oh, man. What's good with the people, man? You say, bro, what did you talk about today? I'm talking about the teenager trap, man. You say, bro, what is the teenager trap, man? It go a little something like this, man. The teenager trap is when I go outside my door, man, you know what I'm talking about, and I look around. And it's really fucked up, man. Now, I'm not saying everybody, then they didn't got a hold of everybody, you know what I'm talking about? Because there's just still some people around who give a fuck about that shit. But for the most part, classic roast piping high tie. You know what I'm talking about? High tie. But for the most part, bro, they got us in the teenager trap, folks. You gonna say once again, bro, what is the teenager trap? They didn't somehow, man, they done made us go backwards as far as the community, bro. You feel me? So, bro, how we going backward? Because in life, I'm talking about real life, you know what I'm talking about? And on this shit too, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about real life, but this shit too, you could throw this up in here, right? We going backwards, bro. You get what I'm saying? They it's like they putting us in the mindset of the teenager. You know what I'm talking about? They got us it's like we running through the hallways, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And somebody gonna say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. This is what I mean. Remember when you used to go to high school and shit, and you was just going through the hallways, all the gossip, so-and-so finna fight. Ooh, guess who together? You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, guess who we seen kissing? You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, guess who the football player that cheated on the cheerleader? Ooh, you know what I'm talking about? All that shit, bro. And that's what they didn't took us back to that shit, folks. They just done took us back to that shit. To where we run in the hallways and this thing we call life, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to see what just being nosy, bro, in the next motherfucker business, you know what I'm talking about? And if you do that, that's cool, bro. Fuck it, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna sit up here and continue to plea for us to you know what I'm talking about? Because sometimes we're gonna have to come together, man. And like my man Steve Yomo be saying, man, it's better for us to come together with ourselves, bruh, instead of having to be forced to come together. You get what I'm saying? Because the time gonna come, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? That's why it's kind of, if we could bring that shit in a little bit, you know what I'm talking about, before that tragedy happened, because it is gonna come a time, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? You just check history, bruh. It's gonna come a time where we're gonna have to band together. Now ask me how I know that. To lift that hat up before you put that fire right up under it. You know what I'm talking about, man? But for real, it's just, if you just follow history, man, it's gonna come a time we all gonna band together. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be here to see that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I could just tell you it's coming. You know what I'm talking about? It's just being here, man. If you just follow history, it's gonna come a time we gonna need each other for real, for real. You know what I'm talking about? For real, for real. I'm gonna tell you how slow I am, and all the a motherfucker put FR. I didn't know what the fuck that mean. Man, I can't stand when motherfuckers talk to you with text talking. They man, I don't know what this shit mean. You know what I'm talking about? Abbreviating shit. I don't know what this shit mean. Coffee Chronicles. But for real, it's gonna come a time, bro. We gonna have to band together. You get what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have no choice. We just ain't, bro. Because that's the type of pressure they've been putting on us. You know what I'm talking about? All through this motherfucker. They put some pressure on us. We need all of us. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? And it would just be so beautiful, man, if we can get to that shit without being forced to be in that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like it used to be, man. And I know shit just evolved. And I ain't one of these niggas that's just stuck in the past talking about, oh man, I can remember, because I can remember a lot of shit. You know what I'm talking about? I remember a lot of shit back then they don't do no more. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm glad they didn't cut that shit out. You know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man, they got us in the teenager trap. So teenager trap Tuesday it is, bro. They got us acting like little ass kids. And that's why I continuously tell you I get nephew and them. You get what I'm saying? Because this they generation. I get it. You know what I'm talking about? This is what's popping in their generation, man. And you always got to get nephew and niecey pulling nephew, sis, ooh, man, ooh, lady. You know what I'm talking about? You don't have to, but like, if they in your family, I mean, you could talk to them, try to sharpen them up, but you kind of got to get them a pass, bruh. Because this is just what's going on in their generation, you feel me? Just like the same shit was going on in your generation that you probably was a part of, you know what I mean? So you can't just come up here to nephew, sis, old man, old lady, you know what I'm talking about, and just tell them to stop. You can't really do that, bruh. That's why they be looking at motherfuckers crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about, oh man, I remember when y'all, you know what I'm talking about? So you can't really cover that angle. You get you just gotta talk some sense into them. You feel me? Even if they doing the little shit that, you know what I mean? You just gotta talk some sense into them. You get what I'm saying? Or just give them enough sense. You know what I mean? So they and eventually they'll see. You get what I'm saying? Because this is what happens in the world, bro. Because we all talk that shit individually, you know what I'm talking about, until we see ourselves. Then we get an understanding. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? But on this teenager trap, bro, they got us going backwards, bro. They got us walking the hallways of this thing we call life, just looking for who done broke up. You know what I'm talking about? Who cheating on who? You know what I'm talking about? Who's a hoe? Who's not? You know what I'm talking about? And all this shit. Who's snitching and who? You get what I'm saying? And by them, they really making this shit cool, bro. You get what I'm saying? And that's why motherfuckers, you really see more of the behavior because there's less of a consequence, but they putting it in your face, bro. So they giving you the motherfucking perception like this shit is cool. You know what I'm talking about? Because you just see everybody doing it. You know what I'm talking about? But do what you do, man. It's your time, man. It's yours. You know what I'm talking about, man? But on the real, on this teenager trap, Tuesday, it's like everybody 46 and over, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to find a second, third, fourth childhood. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicle. Now I'm just a full of life and likes to party myself. You know what I'm talking about? So I ain't telling you, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to tell you nothing really. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, but I got a superb understanding, folks. You get what I'm saying? I know when it's a time to, you know what I'm talking about, because it's a time for everything. You get what I'm saying? And I think that it's just like they done broke our emergency brake, and we just don't know when to put the brakes on. You know what I'm talking about? They just done broke that motherfucker, so we all go. You know what I'm talking about? And I mean, I guess it's cool, bruh, but in the long run, it's not gonna be. Because in the long run, we ain't gonna, when the shit all said and over with and it's wave over with, bruh, we gonna look back how we didn't do nothing, bruh, but just sat here for a few years and teased motherfuckers about the shit they was going through, bruh. And I wouldn't give a fuck if it was your enemy or nothing. Like, if you get off of seeing people go through shit, bruh, ain't no doubt in my mind you a hater. It just ain't no doubt in my mind. You get what I'm saying? You's a hater, folks. I wouldn't give a even motherfuckers I don't like, bro. I don't know what them people doing, bro. Cause I don't look into what them people doing, man. I don't know. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope you doing your thing, man. You get what I'm saying? But I don't get cheered. You know what I'm talking about? From motherfuckers that I might have a disagreement with doing bad, bro. I'm the motherfucker, bro. Even if I was into it with you, bro, and something happened to you, baby, cuz one of them niggas, depending on what it was, I might feel sorry for you. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I see this shit from all around the board, bro. And it's like if something is fucked up, it's fucked up, bro. You get what I'm saying? Whether I like you or not. Whatever happened, that's fucked up, folks. You get what I'm saying? Shout out. But we got to get back to the player spirit, man. That's why I was trying to grab the holiday spirit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully, in the midst of the holiday spirit, some motherfuckers be able to grab their player spirit. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully that shit comes in a package for Christmas. You know what I'm talking about? Because if I had to, I'd just give everybody their player spirit back because it's inside you somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? Now let me take that back because some niggas that just was born. You know what I'm talking about? They was just born without a player bone in their body. You know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man. This teenager trap, bruh. They got us in the fucking hallways, bruh. Of Fremont, Calcium, Skyline, McClymonds, Oakland Tech, you know what I'm talking about? And we just running around the hallways seeing what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? We just running around the hallways gossiping about what's going on. They finna fight behind math class, you know what I'm talking about? And all that shit. And they really got us trending in the wrong way, bruh. Cause we really come up here, bruh, and we really be we magnemize, if that's a word, We magnemize the everybody downfalls and shit, bro. We maximize. That might have been a word I was looking for. We maximize everybody little hardships, bro. And this shit don't be nothing but life. Coffee Chronicles. We'll get up here and tease people about the same shit we going through. Talking about this, these motherfuckers done cheated. You know what I'm talking about? Last night you just caught your people. You know what I'm talking about? But you want to come up here and talk about them. And it's kind of, that's what I be seeing, bruh. Coffee Chronicles. I really be seeing motherfuckers come up here and vent really about some shit. Like, say, bitch cheated. Then you'll see a motherfucker come up here and vent and just roast a bitch. Talking about, yeah, that's why all you... But it'd be like, the reason for that is a motherfucker that went through something in his own life and got cheated on or something. You know what I'm talking about? So he's filled up with a little bit of bitterness. So he comes to this shit right here and vent. You get what I'm saying? And that shit just, it sounds and it looks different. You know what I'm talking about? So you come up here talking about what a motherfucker should have did when they got cheated on. You should have left that bitch, but you still buying the bitch shit who cheated on you. You get what I'm saying, bro? And it be working like that, man. But we come up here and it's like we 42 fake. That's why I say, bro, I mean, I know I'm special. You get what I'm saying? I just, the way I feel about myself, but this is not that. But I'm like, I don't try to put myself up here, folks. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, bro? I come here, bro. I drink just as much alcohol as the next. No, I probably drink more alcohol than the next motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I smoke weed like everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? I go through shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't walking around this motherfucker with $1 billion. I ain't. You get what I'm saying? I'm just normal people, bro. I told y'all I just went to the motherfucker, what was it, the Goodwill the other day. Got me a DVD. You know what's funny about that? That motherfucker didn't even work. That's what I get. I said, my days going to the Goodwill is over. That's what the fuck I get. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm one of them niggas, man. I'm just normal people, everyday people, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why I don't come up here saying shit, bro. Because there ain't no telling what the fuck you might go through in life, folks. And man, listen, I'm gonna tell you what. Oh shit, my lighter just the last flick, y'all. So I'm finna have to start doing some penitentiary shit after this because my lighter done went out. I might have to light everything else off of this. You know what I'm talking about? I might even go up in there and make me a wick. But on some real shit, y'all. They got us back in the hallways of high school, running around running around. You know what I'm talking about? Passing the word. Psst, psst, psst. Did you hear? You know what I'm talking about? That's what we doing, bruh. But we fucking off our own people, bruh. We just is. And I'm just a true believer of do people the way you want to be done. I'm just a true believer of that, folks. So, like, nigga, anything could be happening in your life. And this is what we don't be doing as the people. We be coming up here trying to represent this faulty ass media, the gossip media or whatever the fuck it is now. You know what I'm talking about? We be trying to come up under there, up under the banner of that shit, bruh. But we really don't be giving people no leeway. We don't know what nobody going through mentally, bruh. But we'll come up here and blast them, bruh. You get what I'm saying? We'll come up here and put everybody else's business on the forefront, bruh. We ain't gave them people no consideration. We ain't gave them people no grace period to handle their own business. You get what I'm saying? We just come to the forefront in them people business with our foot all in their business, our nose, you know what I'm talking about, your ass, all in somebody else's business, bro. You don't even give them people a grace period to handle their own business. You don't do nothing but create hella questions for them people to answer, even though they going through some trauma right now, bro. And we good for that. And I don't even know where we got that shit from, folks. I don't. That's just some bullshit, though. You feel me? Motherfuckers losing loved ones and shit, bruh. Don't know how them people feeling inside, folks. But here we come. We want a motherfucker that just lost a loved one to answer a question, man. Let one of your loved ones and something happen to one of your loved ones that's detrimental, and let a motherfucker come up there and ask you a motherfucking dumbass question and see how you react. See how you react, bruh. And I'm finna get up out of here. But I was in Chino with an OG, man. His daughter had just passed. And guess what the police bitch tried to do? Take that nigga picture of his daughter. You know how that man reacted? That nigga grabbed that bitch Billy Club and split that bitch shit to the white meat. That's how he reacted, bruh. Sometimes you just got to give people a grace period, bruh. We need to practice in leaving people alone, bruh. Let them people find out what they going to do in their own business first, then come back and get with us. You get what I'm saying? Coffee Chronicles. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.